to my YouTube channel. I am Yvonne Boulevard. I'm so happy that you are here today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe to this YouTube vlog. And to my returning subscribers, thank y'all so much for being here and viewing my vlog today. Hi, everybody. Let's talk about self-care today. Just taking care of yourself. And I just want to dive into the topic. I'm going to be all over the place, but y'all bear with me. And hopefully you can learn something from today's vlog. Now, with self-care, I think about self-care like this. Now, what I'm going to talk about, you might not agree with me, okay? And that's okay. So I just want to throw a disclaimer out there, okay? Some of the things that I talk about self-care, you might not agree with me. You might look at self-care differently than I do, or you might look at self-care the same way that I do. So everybody thinks differently, and some of us think kind of alike. So I just wanted to say that disclaimer. So let's get into some self-care. Think about this with self-care. When you wake up in the morning, just take a minute to just take a deep breath and then slowly exhale. And you think about how you feel getting up that day. Are you in a productive mood? Or do you just want to stay in bed because you just want to go back to sleep? Just think about that. Take a moment to think about how you feel when you wake up each and every day. And I've been doing this lately, like thinking about how I feel. Sometimes I think like, okay, I'm gonna just go back to sleep for about 20 minutes. Okay, and I do that. And then I look at the time and I'm like, okay, I gotta get up because in a few hours I have to take care of a important errand, something like that. But before I get out of bed, I wanna make sure that my mind is positive for the day. Like, I wanna be productive. I just don't wanna sit and sleep all day. I don't wanna do that. I wanna be productive. I wanna have a good day. I wanna accomplish certain things. I might wanna go buy my favorite brand of perfume. I might wanna go sit at the coffee shop with my friends and have coffee. I might want to go take a trip somewhere. So I need to go book a ticket at the airport to go fly out of town. But before you get out of bed, think about it. Think about how you feel for the day. Are you positive about getting up and running your errands? I know sometimes I do not want to go run errands. A lot of times I take care of things over the phone. Like if I got to go across town to pay a bill, I'll just call and pay my bill over the phone. But some days I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna just get up and be super productive. I'm gonna take this trip across town. Today's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna get outside in the sunshine and just have a blessed day. But my whole point about the self-care, when you wake up, think about how you feel, is sometimes we need to take a moment when we wake up to just think about how we feel after we woke up. Like, are you ready? Are you ready to get up and go to work? Are you just ready to be productive? Do you have your mind set on having a great day? Because sometimes when we feel like we don't want to work or we don't want to do nothing, it can kind of be negative in a way. And you might not agree with me, but it can be. It can pull on your energy. It really can. But if you wake up being productive, knowing that you go have a good day, you go take care of a lot of things, you go cook a special dinner for dinner and things like that, you feel so much better and you feel positive energy within yourself. Like, wow, I'm being super positive. Tomorrow when I wake up, let me wake up and think about how I feel that morning. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, take a minute to just think about how you feel each and every morning or whenever you wake up. And I think that that's something good to do for yourself. Or even if you just lay in bed after you wake up and just take a little time to like just rest a little bit. Because sometimes when I wake up, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes when I wake up, I just get straight out of bed and I just start my day. And I told y'all this in the past, I'm an early bird. I wake up super, super early. I be waking up at 4:30 a.m. still every morning. So I get up early in the morning. But what I've learned is to just wake up early and just take my time to like reflect on the things that I need to do for that day, and you know, think positive. Like if I have to go to work that day, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do my job, I'm gonna try not to feel tired or be tired at work, because sometimes the way you think can make you tired. Like, oh, this is too much work and stuff like that. So that's just an example. But get up, feed yourself with positive energy, whether that's listening to positive affirmations. Sometimes I will open up my TikTok app and I'll listen to stories that CNAs have to tell about getting up and going to work and making money. Now, there are some trends about CNAs working 16-hour shifts, 7 days a week. Okay, I can't do that at my job. I can work a 16-hour shift 2 days out of the month, okay, or 4 days out of the month. But working a 16-hour shift 7 days a week at my job, I just couldn't do it, y'all. I can't. I just can't do it. I can't. It's too much. I'll be super, super tired, okay? But I give respect and props to the women who are certified nurse assistants who can work 16-hour shifts 7 days a week. It's not for the weak. I don't know where they work at. The work must be easy, but it can be challenging working 16 hours 7 days a week. That's a lot. But I always tell people that I know who work 16-hour shifts, when you work 16-hour shifts, have a purpose to work your 16-hour shifts. You might be working a 16-hour shift just to move into a nicer apartment, or you might be thinking about buying a house. Have a purpose. Last month, I stopped working 16-hour shifts. I did. So now I only work 8-hour shifts. But yesterday I was thinking, okay, maybe I should pick up some 16-hour shifts in February. But I'm working 12-hour shifts. I got approved 12-hour shifts. So hopefully my boss schedules me for 12-hour shifts in February, because I have my 12-hour shifts for January this month. But I want to see what my schedule look like for next month. But if she give me all 12 hours, boom, I don't have to worry about working a 16-hour shift. It'll just work out great for me, like things are working out great for me here in the month of January 2026. But I know that everything is going to be all right. We have to trust and believe in the Lord and know that the Lord is going to take care of our work schedules for us. He's going to work the work schedule out for us. I don't know, you might be a CNA and you don't want to work every day. I'm one of those CNAs. I do not want to work every day. I need my days off. I figured that out for myself. Now, you might be looking at this video working in the healthcare field and you don't want to work every day. So that's why I went to 12-hour shifts and working 16-hour shifts. But I don't think I want to work 16-hour shifts anymore. If I have to, I will. But trust and believe me, when I work a 16-hour shift, this time it's going to be for a purpose. It's going to be because, oh, we might be going to Walt Disney World. We might be going to Universal. And so I just want to work this double shift so that I don't have to come in the day before or the day after. I want to have my Saturday off. So that's how I look at it. You have to look at your work schedule and figure out what days work for you to work, especially when you are working those 16-hour shifts. Now, you might work the 16-hour shifts, like I said before, because you want to purchase a house, you want to buy brand new clothes, you want to get a brand new car, or you just need the money. But know your purpose when you are working a lot of hours, especially the double shifts, because you can get tired, okay? You can get tired, and I've done it before. One time I worked 12 hours, 5 days in a row. Yeah. And on that 5th day, when I got off work, I was so exhausted. So I can't do it. I mean, if I have to do it, I will get up and work 5 12-hour shifts in a week. I would, if I have to. So there's a difference between choice and have to. Sometimes we have to get up and we have to work hard because we are trying to reach a goal. We need the money. We need the money. We do. Yeah. If I had to work 5 days a week, I guess I'd be working 5 days a week. But I don't want to work 5 days a week. So that's why I do not work 5 days a week. And I still take care of my house. I still put food on the table. And I take care of my family. But I do not work each and every day because I do not want to work every day. That is a choice that I made for myself. I sat down one day and I got to thinking, like, what do I want to do with my life? Do I want to go to work every day? How do I want to work? And so I figured out my work schedule. Yeah, I woke up one morning thinking, like, okay, this is how I feel. And this is how I feel about working. No, I do not want to work every day. But in the back of my mind, I always say, if I have to work every day, I will. Yeah. Self-care is so important. And I think that self-care is so deep. Yes, we have to take care of ourselves first. No, it's not a selfish thing. Are you ready to just be positive for the day, be uplifting? And if you see somebody having a bad day, you'll try to cheer them up. Self-care can just be a reflection of so many things. Being kind to others, being kind to yourself. Self-care is just such a beautiful thing. It really is. And we look at self-care differently, I believe, as well. Because you might look at this video and you may say self-care. Well, I go get my hair done. I read my Bible. Yeah, a lot of people do those things. Some of us, we might not go get our hair done all the time. And some of us believe in reading our Bible. So I could agree. I can agree. And you say you cook healthy, making healthy choices, going to the gym. A lot of people do that. Taking walks. There's a lot of people who do that. Self-care. Self-care. Self-care is a huge topic. I want to dive so deep into self-care and just talking about it. How you take care of yourself. And the way you talk to people. That's important too with self-care. When you talk to people in a decent way, of not, calling them out of their name, and you're being polite, that shows that you have some self-care about yourself. You want others to talk to you the way that you talk to them. That's what I truly believe. Kindness. When you are kind to others, sure, you want people to be kind to you. That's self-care. Treating others the way you want to be treated. It really is being kind, going into work, having a positive attitude, getting the job done, letting your other coworkers know, hey, it'll be all right. All we have is 8 hours to work today. We'll just do our best. we will work together as a team. When we work together as a team, we'll get the job done quicker and faster. Let's work together, because if we don't work together, I'm not helping you with your self-care today, of uplifting you and trying to get you on your self-care hike of feeling good for the day, knowing that you have a helping hand to help you. Let's work together. Let's encourage each other. When I encourage you to be the best you can be today, although you feel sleepy, you want to clock out of work and go home, you'll work. You'll get the job done if I encourage you. And I let you know that, hey, I know you feel this way, but we got to do this job today. We got to think positive. You know that you need your job. I also need my job. We got to be grateful. Let's look at how hard we worked and the goals that we want to reach in life. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's think positive. Let's work together. Let me uplift you today. Let's just get our work done. Make sure you go home tonight and get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because sleep is so important. Sleep is self-care. And sometimes if you do not get enough sleep, you will wake up feeling tired, not ready to get your job done, or whatever you need to do for the day. You will not feel positive about it. So sleep is a huge part of your self-care. Have you ever got all of your sleep, right? Have you ever slept for 8 hours and you woke up and you felt great? You woke up, you was like, okay, I don't even need to lay down for a few minutes and think about, what I need to do and how I want to feel for the day. You just got up because you are well rested and you're just ready to take on the day and have this productive day and just enjoy the day. That is good self-care, well-restedness. Yes, I truly believe it is. Self-care is sleep. Getting your sleep is so important. It really is. And a lot of times when you get the correct amount of sleep that you need each and every night, you will feel so much better when you get out of bed each and every day. I know it. So sleep is so important. It really is. I have everything I need. That's taking care of yourself. It's taking care of your mental. It's taking care of yourself mostly on a positive note by thinking positive. The way you think has a lot to do with how you take care of yourself each and every day. That's what I truly believe. You might not agree with me, and then some of you might agree with me. The self-care, think positive. I think I'm going to end out this vlog, y'all, because I think I'm just talking too much. But I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog today. And I will see y'all next time in the next vlog that I upload here on my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed it so far. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not subscribed. I'm going to keep this topic short on self-care because I was really trying to dive deep into self-care. And as they say, you always need to practice what you preach. So I'm always trying to educate myself on self-care, reset, and different things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to educate myself more before I come onto my YouTube channel and talk about self-care and different things. But with that being said, I will see y'all next time. Bye.